All right, guys, here we go. This is episode 2 of the Sunday Cool podcast coming at you on January 29th of the year 2018. We're almost through our first month of the new year, which is honestly really hard to believe. But happy Monday to you. Got 3 things on the docket that I want to talk to you guys about. And man, the first one is this is the week leading up to the Super Bowl. I love getting together with friends and family and eating way too much food and watching the big game. However, the downside this year is it's against the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. As a Carolina Panthers fan, I obviously don't like either team, but you got to give props. You know, the Eagles, they're making it all the way to the big game with their backup QB, and then you've got the veterans and the Patriots with Belichick and Tom Brady going for his 6th Super Bowl win. I mean, that's impressive. I'm just hoping they all injure each other and they all get hurt, and then they're useless for next year, which will help out the Panthers. That's what I'm talking about. But happy Super Bowl week to you. Hope you guys have made some fun plans that you're looking forward to. And the second thing is Sunday Cool Podcast is going to have to get a new name. Apparently there's a t-shirt company called Sunday Cool T-shirts that I did not know existed, but after getting like 15 emails from you guys letting me know that was really helpful. I actually went on their website and they've got some cool t-shirts. So I encourage you, do the same. Go and buy a t-shirt from them. But the bad news is going to have to change the name. And I've got some names in the oven. I thought about naming it Tim Talks, kind of a spin-off of TED Talks, but that's taken. On my Facebook page, I asked some of you guys what I should name the podcast, and I saw one that I really liked called the Wadcast Podcast. That's another one that we could go with, but the one that I like the most, that I think could be very memorable and could ruffle some feathers, which is sometimes a good thing, sometimes it's not. A name that I'm thinking about is the Holy Hangover Podcast. Now, I grew up in a house that when we woke up on Monday, we always felt like we got hit by a train. And the reason is because Sundays were always so long, so crazy, so fun and hectic and full of so much because of ministry that we jokingly woke up on Mondays and we called it the Holy Hangover because we felt like we got hit by a truck. You know, when you're pushing a 12, 13-hour day in ministry, it's pretty exhausting. So I was thinking, Holy Hangover Podcast. But then I shared that with my wife and she gave me her concerns with it, and I think I'm going to put that one back in the oven. So all that to say, still don't have a name. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board because Sunday Cool Podcast is a thing of the past. But I want to wrap up this very quick episode 2 Sunday Cool Podcast with one of my highlights from this Sunday with Alive Student Ministry. A guy named Brian Gilbert is our worship leader. He leads our team. He leads our kids every Sunday to the throne so faithfully in worship. And we sang this song last night by Christine DeMarco of Bethel Music called I Am No Victim. And I'll never forget the first time I heard this song. Man, the Holy Spirit was just wrecking me, encouraging me. And oh my goodness, if you've never heard this song, your homework assignment for today is to go check this song out and just put it on repeat. You can put it on repeat along with the Greatest Showman soundtrack. But that's a different podcast for a different day. But Christine DeMarco of Bethel Music, I'm actually going to play for you a clip that is my favorite part of the songs. And it's the lyrics that are just so good. And it was just such a delight to hear middle and high school students singing this and declaring this. So I want to play this clip for you. I'm getting it up on my computer right now. Give it a listen, and then we'll wrap this episode up.
Defined by all his promises, shaped by
I love that. Shaped by every word he says. And so that's the encouragement that I want you to have for this Monday, starting a brand new week, is that are you allowing what God says about you in his word to shape who you are, to shape everything you do, and ultimately to give you perspective on how to live this life? Hopefully it reminds you of where your identity is and where it is not. And so as our kids were singing this, man, I was just interceding on their behalf to say, God, would you make that true for them? I love those lyrics. I am who he says I am, but he is who he says he is. I love it. And so that's kind of my banner for this week, is that song. I'm going to listen to it a lot. Let truth penetrate my heart. I hope you do the same thing. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you're looking forward to the Super Bowl on Sunday. And yeah, I'm so thankful that God makes every day so new. I'm thankful that you listened to this quick podcast for your Monday. Hopefully we can figure out a new name starting the new week. Hopefully the Patriots and the Eagles just hurt each other and they tear each other's Achilles and they rip each other's heads off. All right, that's this week's podcast. See you guys next Monday. Have a great week. Adios.